Guys, we are here with a very special treat. It is a random versus random holdout challenge. In the bottom left, it's Santa Claus, one of the stupidest players to ever enter the Diamond League, whose only priority is trolling his opponent and literally nothing else. He's rushing 2 probes across the map against Scarlett. Now we are playing Jungle Tangle, Tango Bongo. This is a map where there are 3 flowers spreading roots across. Will she stop his double gas steal? I think she will. She sees the probes coming in. She's got to block both of them. She's got to block both of them. Oh, he's going to get a gas steal off. Okay, he gets 1 gas steal off, and now he puts down a cheese icon in her base. For those who don't know, Santa Claus is literally the biggest troll ever. Like, we've seen him engineering bay block his own natural on purpose so his opponent would get confused and be frustrated that their opponent was trolling. Like, he literally is the biggest troll in the world. I'm not kidding. He engineering bay blocked his own expansion. I was like, why? And he was like, so they get confused. I'm like, what? He's an absolute donkey. So he's gonna now start doing his own pylon there. And is he just gonna start hiding buildings? Okay, so he's come over and done that. Scarlett's only on 1 gas. She's building a zealot. She's going to rally that across the map. She might try and 4-gate or something like that. Would not be a bad idea. He's going to go double gas. But his Cybercore has not even started yet. So what are we doing, Santa Claus? Remember that Santa Claus is so wonderful weather today. He goes to 0 APM, not putting a Cybercore down. He's going to build it over that. Like a 30-second delay on the Cybercore so he could type that message. Remember, guys, he's playing on an internet connection that is a tin can wired through a stale ham sandwich. And he's playing on a laptop with a 12-inch screen. I believe it's a ThinkPad from 2003 or something like that, I think it might be called. He often plays the game at half a frame per minute. So many of us say, oh, I've got under 50 frames a second. It's a shame. I'm pretty sure Santa Claus is playing a frame a minute. Of course, Scarlett, on the other hand, is playing on a beast of a computer, professional hardware, professional gear given to her by Shopify Rebellion. She's there with her salary, being a pro gamer, being a champion player. And Santa Claus is here going, lol, 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 I'm playing Among Us right now. That's the game we're playing, right? His probes are getting dicked by the Zealot. They try to go for a citizen's arrest. It doesn't work out. Zealot, though, does get surrounded. No, it doesn't. Gets back to the mineral. Oh, her micro is too good. The Zealot says, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? You want to fight? The probes will get a bit of a surround, but the Zealot's already here. Zealot of Scarlett, 6 kills, 7 kills. Oh my god, 6 kills, sorry, in total. Scarlett's here with a Stalker as well. And there's a proxy robo getting hidden by Santa Claus. Scarlett has a pylon up in the base. This has been one of her favorite things to do with Protoss right now. And Amogus. Amogus, apparently? Apparently we're Amogus. This is a meme. I don't know. Okay. Zealot is going to try and have fun with the Stalker as well. People in chat saying she's snelling. She really isn't, guys. She's trying to win as effectively as possible. She's got a proxy gate in the main, a robo at home. She's building a Nexus because she's realizing this game could drag on. She doesn't want to try and just force it to be a 1-base victory because she knows there's going to be buildings hiding. But Immortal's coming out for Santa. She don't got things that shoot up. That could cause her problems. If you can get 2 Immortals out on a Warp Prism, that will be problematic. A cannon? He's got a cannon on top of it. So stupid. Why would you build a cannon and a battery? He can't even afford a second Immortal. He's like, it's fine, it's an Immortal and an Observer. Standard counterattack at the 4.5-minute mark. The probe actually manages to knock the shield off that Immortal. Does get its face ripped off. But, the cannon not going to be up in time. Probes are going to have to fight the Stalkers here. Scarlett's doing great. The Immortal, if it could get in there and depower the gateways, maybe it could have a bit of a party. But remember that Santa Claus always prioritizing trolling over victory. He's seeing just how well he can hold his own up against Scarlett. And you know what? Trolling is basically a pretty good way for dragging the game out, right? Now he's going to go back with his probes. He's got the Immortal up there. Oh, he depowers the gateway, but 2 Stalkers and probes are on his case. Immortal Barrier. He's going to recall the Immortal home. Ayo! And Immortal Battery should be able to defend from 4 Stalkers for a little bit. But he's so broke. He's down to 7 workers. He's got an Observer up there for God knows why. And it's only a matter of time until Scarlett warps in units inside his main base. She's going to set off the barrier. No, the barrier's already on cooldown anyway. Immortal comes over and says, hello, Mr. Stalker. I don't know what the sentries are there for. I think Scarlett at this point may indeed be trolling. Oh! She traps it away from the battery! Ah! Scarlett, oh, you absolute troll, you. She's like, I can dispatch you quickly and funnily at the same time. Scarlett, big brain genius, says, it's not just you who can do your silly tricks, Mr. Santa Claus. I can too. 2 million IQ, Scarlett, to go with her fantastic mechanics. The last probe on the map, going to try and get out of there. Scarlett says no. One immortal will pop, but it's not rallied to attack. And oh no, the probe's going to win the fight, I think, for Scarlett. Is it though? Is it though? Oh, the Stalker. Stalker comes on in. That's going to turn the fight in Scarlett's favor. Stalker adding a few hits in there, and that does win the fight. The last unit's going down. Just about building survival now for Santa Claus. Wait, 4 probes and a little bit of money are available, but she's not going to let him out. We've seen that Scarlett is a savage refugee hunter at the best of times, and she's going to hunt down these last 2 assimilators, the last robo, and it looks like Santa Claus, you know, not doing too bad for a diamond player. Our best time was 9 minutes 40, I believe. Doesn't look like Santa Claus is going to be able to beat that one. Scarlett, knowing she's cut his economy off, will do that. I must warn. Obi-Wan Santa Claus Kenobi. Strike me down now and I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. And Twitch chat, all as one, like Luke watching on in A New Hope as Darth Scarlett. As you can see, she's pretty dark in that webcam as well, right? Darth Scarlett killing our hero Obi-Wan Santa Claus Kenobi. All right, everybody, welcome. It's the second map. It's her first platinum opponent in the Holdout challenge. Players are trying to survive as long as they can against Scarlett. And we've given this challenge a rule where the player has to pick their race and then Scarlett gets to pick her race. So far, 2 for 2 against the Zerg opponent, Scarlett's picked Protoss. Now, I would like, for those who don't hang out in my Twitch channel very often, I would like to explain to you all a little story. And that is, there are 2 players out there who may be known as balance whiners, crybabies, massive complainers, literally people who are on a campaign to get Protoss nerfed. Their names are Special and Scarlett. And let's just say, guys, over the last 5 years, every other day, at least one of them is in my Twitch chat going, hey Pig! And I'm like, what? And they're like, you lost that game to a Protoss. And I'm like, oh, cool, good, thanks to drop by. Any advice? They're like, nope, it was a Protoss player. You couldn't have won. And I'm like, what? And they're like, Protoss is Imba. They need to be nerfed. And I was like, what? For years, they were like, literally like every day, they'd be like, you need to tell Blizzard, nerf Protoss, nerf Protoss, nerf Protoss. And I was like, guys, it's like, it seems pretty balanced in the win rates and stuff. And Scarlett and Special have both been trying to prove this point to me for years. They will every now and then hop in my channel and go, hey, 1v1. And I'm like, you're an active pro gamer who's 1,000 times my skill level. And they're like, yeah, but I'll play Protoss. And I'm like, Scarlett, your Protoss is 7k MMR. That's not a fair match. And she'll be like, no, it's fine. You can play Zerg. That's your main race. It's my off race. I'll show you. And she just shows me some new disgusting cheese she's come up with every time. Huge fan. And she always does it. Guys, he's done the huge fan, by the way, while proxying a hatch with a 12 ball. And she's like, looking around her base, she doesn't find it. The huge fan has worked. Every streamer, every pro gamer knows about the huge fan tactic where someone goes, oh, I'm a huge fan. You immediately search for proxies and cheeses. She's looking everywhere. She's like, where did that friggin' drone go? What is this guy doing? She sees Zerglings. There's even drones coming across. He's going to try and build spine crawlers inside her base. Scarlett is like so confused about what's going on. There is a hatchery about to pop in her main base. She's only got 1 gateway. Guys, I lost a game last time I played the Holdout Challenge, but if Scarlett loses to a Platinum player, that is a whole nother level of oh no. She finds it. Okay, she's found it. All right, she finds it. What are we going to do? The Zerglings have turned around. What? Oh no, Wickus Bickus accidentally sent some Zerglings home. What's going on? He's accidentally queued an A move home. Wickus Bickus playing against one of his idols, Scarlett. Every Zerg player looks up to Scarlett. We've all learned so much from her over the years. Wickus Bickus accidentally sends 4 Zerglings on a bit of a runaround. The Zealot and the Probes trying to fight here. Wickus Bickus, though, says, I have the biggest Wickus. I'm going to run circles around you. I can dance all day, Scarlett. I can dance all day. He's got to get those spines up in the base. She's trying to build shield batteries. Remember, guys, she's only got 1 gateway. She's trying to build more. Wickus Bickus is starting to build some tentacles tentacles inside her main base. And I gotta say, I mean, this honestly, there's a lot of weebs in the StarCraft community. I'm sure you guys are happy. Finally, StarCraft looks like the same content you guys watch on certain hub websites. Oh, will the tentacles actually work? We'll find out. Spine crawlers, it's gonna probably finish, but there's 2 zealots and adept, and a battery is finished here as well. Okay. Oh my god, the queen, she pops down a creep tumor there trying to fight, but the zealots with the battery are looking good. The Zerglings, they didn't rally across the map. There's like 14 Zerglings that were sitting at home. Wickus Bickus got too excited. He got too excited. And Wickus Bickus does lose the spine. The creep tumor will finish, but the queen's gonna go down. Oh, where's the rally point? The rally point's in the main base. Wickus, you gotta rally across the map, mate. Oh no. The perfect setup. GM Mind Games Platinum Execution. And it seems like Wickus Bickus going for the huge gamble, not trying to survive. Remember, the rule here is not about beating Scarlett, it's about trying to not get eliminated for as long as possible. So Wickus Bickus went for the gamble because if you get the win, that trumps. Someone can survive an hour against Scarlett, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if you beat her, that wins, right? And we are ranking people by league, which means Wickus Bickus took a big gamble, but it looks like he's going to actually already surpass the diamond time of 420. There we go. Has already beaten our first diamond player's time. So Scarlett, she's going to start fighting over here. Now, she's got a pylon up in the main again. This Stalker picking off drones, but Wickus Bickus planning already. Drones going to the corners. Wickus Bickus knows the strats. Knows the strats. And the Overlord will go down. Look at this. Extractors isn't even building hatcheries. Extractors, for those who don't know, have 500 hit points. They only cost 25 minerals, and Wickus Bickus is already abandoning ship. It's like, no. Okay, Scarlett's going to play a bit of refugee hunters here. Wickus is trying to split up, but no mineral walk. The drones get blocked. And he could even build drones in her main. That would be the big brain stuff, and start building extractors on her side of the map. She's finding these buildings already. She's building a gateway in there. She's going to try and obviously cut off the mining is very important. And she's already hunting these corners. Drones gonna get caught. Hatchery building there. Stalkers finding all of these units right now. She's just playing refugee hunters saying, oh, I'm sorry, drones. Do you want to just find a home on this side of the map? Nah, we're gonna hunt you down. Because I am a savage Protoss Zerg hybrid. And I believe in inflicting maximum pain upon my Zerg opponents. Yeah, she's got them. She's found everything, guys. These drones. Okay, there's 2 drones left. They try to split, but oh, she's too good. She's like, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Wait. If he still builds drones. Oh, he's out of money. He's out of money, guys. This hatchery and this hatchery are his last buildings. He cancels that one. He's going to try and make a run for it, but he loses his last drone, making a high-risk gamble to run away. He can build more drones there, but I think he's lost track of the lava. Wait, where's he? Huh? Oh, he's got 1 extractor down here. We're going to remind him. He has lava. He has lava. I don't think he can get it in time. He's building drones up at his main base. I don't think he can get it in time. That's it. No, and he's out. 6 minutes 17. 6 minutes 17. And Scarlett does take Wickus Bickus out, despite a bit of a shaky start, missing that hatchery in her main. All right, guys, down here in the bottom right side, representing Shopify Rebellion, opening with a 12 pool. Or was that 12 pool? 13? 14 pool, was it? 13 pool, I think. It is Scarlett. Builds 2 drones after, yep. So it's 13 pool. Her opponent, Protoss. This is Alchemy. Big fan of Noobs. Sorry about EPT and Ethan. Alchemy said, I'm a big fan of Noob. And Scarlett's like, oh, sorry about EPT then, buddy. Oh, shit. Noob will have his revenge, says Alchemy. Ooh, I wouldn't stir the Hornet's Nest too much, mate. Is she 1-base Ravagering? Oh, she's 1-base Ravagering? But he scouts it. Yeah, I don't know if 1-base Ravager is really the play here. This is a ZVT all-in, guys. Does it work versus Protoss? Well, it's pretty good versus cannons, to be honest. Ooh, it's pretty good versus cannons. But it'll take her a while here. Of course, for those who don't know, this is Ohana, one of the most played maps in 2012, Yeah, I think basically all of 2012 we played Ohana for like a year straight, right? There was not a lot of map pool rotations back then. Thank you, Theo, for the tier 2 sub. Thank you so much, mate. All right, so she's going to go with 4 Zerglings, try to get in. Cannons are up though, and it's going to be a 2-gate follow-up. But the problem Alchemy's having is there's no one on gas yet, and the Cyber Core hasn't started. So as much as you can buy time here, that Overlord will spot the high ground. She's going to be here knocking on the door from 3 minutes onwards with the Ravages. Now, obviously, it's super all-in, so you get a Void Ray, and she's stopped in her tracks. She has to macro out of it. And, we'll see exactly. Now, of course, many of you know Ohana means family. Thinking about Lilo and Stitch. But unfortunately, Scarlett, I asked her, I was like, hey, you big fan of Lilo and Stitch? She looked at me. She made that face she makes, which she hasn't made at all, by the way, today. She hasn't, you know when she's competing in a serious tournament we see her on the camera? She her lips are kind of puckered a bit. Like, she looks like she wants to stab someone in the face. And she just looked at me. I was like, you like it? You like Lilo and Stitch, yo? And she said, snitches get stitches. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, that's a very strange response, Scarlett, but okay. And that's why here we are now. We're just watching her basically try and kill the player, because I'm pretty sure in her mind, every Protoss player is a snitch. They're dirty, they're evil, and she doesn't like them very much. Alchemy starting to get sieged there. I told you, from 3 minutes onwards, 3 Ravages there, breaking down the cannon, breaking down the pylon. Does Alchemy have a probe out? Alchemy doesn't have a probe out. Alchemy needs to hold this attack. The Ravages moving their way forwards. Oh, she's going to try and just bust the cannon. She sees there's only one cannon up, and yet another player unable to defend the one-piece cheese. This is the pattern today. Scarlett is cheesing like a mother trucker, and no one can defend her all-ins. They're like, well, surely a cannon stops the Ravages, right? And Scarlett's like, mate, you haven't faced Ravages this early before, have you? Welcome to Destination F. Welcome to Cheesetown. For those who don't know, Scarlett's a big Maynard fan, and she indeed does believe in the whole get F'd Twitch chat. And oh, you know what? Ooh, the battery healing. Oh, you got to keep the pylon up. If an Immortal gets out, but no, cancels the Immortal. Probes are on the map. Refugee hunters. The probes surround? No, they're splitting. Probe splitting, trying to evacuate out of here. Alchemy is just trying to run away. Of course, this is a holdout challenge. The goal is to survive and hide. It is not to win, but it is to keep that timer going as long as possible. The probes are running. Scarlett just hunting down these units all across the map. She's even pulling her drones, little crabby claws, going for a bit of a snippy snip, taking a bite here and there. That probe's going to go down. And assimilators dropping all over the map. We've talked about it before. 600 hit points, 300 shields, 300 hit points, the 600 total life. And it is, of course, the most efficient structure for cost, going down all around the map. Scarlett just going to be steadily hunting down this. And it does get taken out. Alchemy's like, okay, I've spent all my money. Nothing I can really do. How does Neeb drags out his games to 1 hour? Just make a fist. 199 army supply, please. Alright, she's gonna hunt down all the buildings and she will eliminate him. Alchemy, I mean, so well prepared. Scouted the one-base Ravager all in, but just did not have a thick enough wall. Enough cannons backed up there to hang on. Not enough cannons. That's always the name of the game, isn't it? You just need more cannons, everybody. What the hell? What the hell? For those who don't know, Alchemy's a diamond player, guys. Alchemy averaged well over 100 APM. It's going to type GG there, and that is the last assimilator. 5 minutes 48, not too bad there for Alchemy, but does go down. Yet another diamond, try hard, unable to beat our platinum players' times. GG's. All right, we're going into another diamond holdout challenge. Scarlett finally swapping away from Protoss and picking Terran in the bottom right. Repping Shopify Rebellion, and she's going to be trying to defeat her opponent as quickly as possible.
Like when it's the wet season at my farm.
This is Nightmares, the green Protoss player. Thank you everybody for the love. We're going to give you guys all shout outs after this game as well. We'll make sure we bring that shout out list up to say thank you to everyone for the support. And don't forget, guys, no matter what time zone you are, if you guys are going to sleep now, if you're watching this live, you can tune in later and watch it off the VODs. Because guess what? We're going to be restreaming tonight while I'm asleep, the tournament after playing it. There's basically 24/7 content on. So it doesn't matter what times you're tuning in and out. You guys tune in. There's always going to be something on for the next week, assuming we keep that timer running. Timer runs out. Don't worry. The tournament's happening either way. Just means we won't get to boost that prize pool as much as we would like to. As Scarlett opening up with a Proxy Rex, there's a Reaper ledge on the left side of the base there. Ooh, Scarlett knows all the cheesy spots on these maps. I mean, I guess most maps do have a Reaper ledge. Can Reapers jump there? I think that's 2 elevations, so I don't think they can jump in and out this side. They can jump there, they can jump there, and they can jump up this ledge. Ooh, she's rushing super hard, though, and this is something you got to expect. Scarlett is obviously trying to handicap people before they can hide too many buildings. Nightmares gets in, and what is the safety precaution? It's Cybercore before Nexus, which is good for Nightmares, but Nightmares is already thinking about a Nexus. She's going 3 Rex Reaper! Oh, she's cheesing her heart out. She does not want to let a Protoss get into a better situation here in this game. And for those who are wondering, why are you a roach? One of our first goals, this is, of course, being cast on day 1 of our PiG Sty Festival, which is like a subathon, week-long subathon, essentially. And unfortunately, Maxan literally destroyed our first, like, 8 goals all at once at the beginning of the day. And I immediately had to put my roach costume on and start working out and giving tours in the apartment. Well, the Reapers are already here. There's already shield battery down, though. Honestly, Nightmares is handling this really well. It's only going to lose, like, 2 probes before the Stalker's out. Not even 2, only 1. And a Stalker and a battery defends this. Oh, Nightmares is actually holding on really... Even pulls back the weak probe. Diamond League, more like Pro Gamer. I mean, yeah, you're only on 1 base, but still very well executed. You got to be really careful not to lose the Stalker, though. If she can kill the Stalker, she will win the game very quickly. If you can kill the first unit or 2. Now, the shield battery's up. That Stalker needs to get back up in there. Nightmares losing a lot of mineral mining right now. The Stalker, oh no, you can't get it bounced. You got to get it to the battery. Okay, it gets to the battery. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, if you lose 1 Stalker against 3x Reaper, it just spirals out of control. So Nightmares needs to build probably an extra battery and just keep chronoing Stalkers. If you miss a bit of Stalker production, those Reaper grenades get deadly because she can keep pulling back her weak Reapers, and he's not focus firing right now. Can she manage to take him out? He's built a pylon on the other side of the map, blocking her wall off. Super cute. Nightmares. Oh, he's going to get bounced. No battery healing. Battery overcharge. Oh no, he's lost his Stalker and he just chronoed. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, battery overcharge does go down. Sorry, it was battery overcharge, but losing a Stalker. And look at the Reaper count. When that runs out, there will be a few more batteries up, but only 1 gate pumping Stalkers. And this is it. Guys, for those who don't know, Nina, top Protoss players used to lose to Kelazur all the time when he did this. Kelazur, Hugh Thermal, a few others, still mix this in every now and then. They will mix it in. And they will just absolutely destroy you with 3x Reaper. And if you haven't played against it recently, you forget just how scary 3x Reaper is because you run out of energy. The Reaper DPS is too high. Nightmares has been evicted from the main base. And yet again, we are in a game of refugee hunters. They say, please let us out, running. But the Reaper cavalry is on the chase. Now, 2 probes did make it out, guys. Those guys go down. There's 1 probe heading to the right, 1 probe heading to the left. Okie dokie. Reaper's going to take out the Stalker there. These probes going to go down. And this is one of those builds as a Protoss player you think, oh, this should not work. No way this works. It does. It works pretty consistently. But she's lost track of those 2 probes. I think she thought she found all of them. She didn't. Probe pops out and dies. Nexus goes down. And a pylon. And a pylon. Now, for those who don't know, best bang for buck is the Assimilator. The Assimilator has 600 hit points for only 75 minerals. Pylon costs 25 minerals more and is only 400 hit points. And when I say hit points, I mean shields and hit points combined. It's actually a 4x Reaper from Scarlett, but Reapers take a long time to kill buildings. What is our best time so far, Dot? In Diamond League and overall. Our best time is actually Platinum at 6 minutes 17. In Diamond League, we only have 1 contestant at this point, and they only hit 4 minutes and 20 seconds. They weren't dead at that time. They chose to leave because blaze it. Guess they had to go outside for a bit of a smoko. Stalker does find those units. Looks like the Reaper's taking forever to kill these buildings. For those who don't know, a Reaper does 2 4 damage attacks. Buildings have 1 armor by default, which means, of course, you're knocking down a big 25% of their damage output. That Stalker will go down as Scarlett is going to take out this last Nexus. She's going to build 1 more probe as Nightmares, but that will not survive as these last buildings go down. Can he survive past the 6-minute mark? It looks like that's a definite yes with this Assimilator and Cybercore both untouched. Very tanky structures. And there we go. That probe goes down. That Nexus will fall. It's just a matter of killing these last buildings. Drilly boys, assemble! And we're talking with Scarlett just before the game started about these rocks. Zergs used to never have an overlord over here, so you could break these rocks down and do it that way. I actually remember against MC on this map. Ooh, Gfinity in London. Breaking these rocks, breaking the rocks down. I think I broke the rocks down after my 9 pool and got way ahead, and then Matt managed to throw the game like an idiot. And that's it. 620, 621. 621. That is our best diamond time so far. Well done, Nightmares. GG's.